So people would think, oh, this is going to the upside, and then it actually starts breaking down. Two major levels that I'm looking at, that is right now the strongest support for Bitcoin. So we're still in a bull run, nothing has changed that. It looks like Bitcoin is right now setting up a massive trap for everybody that tries to go long on Bitcoin. And I will show you exactly what I have found and what I would do right now if I would be sidelined or would hold a position. If you think that's interesting, then make sure that you are not missing out on this, and let's go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here on this Tuesday. And here once again, guys, as you can hear, my voice is getting every day now a little bit better. So I think by Wednesday, tomorrow, after tomorrow, I should be almost 100% back. Worst case by next Monday. So let's get directly into the charts here, because it's already a little bit late here and I want to get a shower because I came straight out of the gym now. The DXY is continuously dropping here to the downside. Remember what I said the other day, that we consolidate, so a little bit, and then most likely tomorrow by FOMC we are getting here into the lower end of the 100-point sector. Once we are breaking here below 100 points, expect that Bitcoin will be definitely trading above $100,000 again. When we're looking then at Bitcoin at the weekly chart, here's right now two major levels that I'm looking at that we could potentially touch again. I actually changed my stance from yesterday. We have to adapt, on a daily basis with what we're potentially seeing here. There is a really, really small chance, if tomorrow no rate cut is given, and also depending on what Trump is saying later today, that Bitcoin will run one more time here below $80,000 into a pocket where we found right now the strongest support of $74,000 to $76,600. So here, these two dashed lines here, that is right now the strongest support for Bitcoin. A small possibility that we are running back into this, and from there get a nice move back to the upside. I'm not saying that we have to go there. There's of course also a little bit support around $80,000. That could already be enough to get here a strong bounce. But if that is not holding, then the next major level on the weekly chart would be here, that zone. But you should not forget that regardless of that, the indicators are oversold and are ready to returning back to the upside. So this is maybe another week or two that this can go on, and then we're going to see a massive reversals. And if you want to be part of that reversal, then make sure that you position yourself accordingly. Get a Bybit account again. On Sunday, I'm going to give away $500, maybe to multiple people. Not sure yet if I do one person or multiple people, but potential multiple people. The only thing that you need to do is sign up on Bybit between now and Sunday, deposit at least $100, and you might be one of the winners of the $500. And you might be one of the winners of the $500 that I give away on Sunday. And like I said, maybe it will be 2 people, maybe it will be even 5 people, maybe it will be just 1. Depends on how I feel on Sunday, So, but definitely get yourself a Bybit account and set yourself up. And also, if you can get a Bybit card, I spend on a daily basis more or less everything on with the Bybit card. Also today, while I was gone through the day, I paid everything again with my Bybit card, like gas for the car, lunch, everything. So use the link in the description and pin comment below for that. On a daily chart, here also something rather concerning. I was thinking about this today, not on this chart, on the next one that I'm going to show you. So but here on this one, nothing has really changed. Oh, I bit my tongue. We are still here in that divergence section here, and this can still expand a little bit, or it could be that we're looking at something like this, which is expanding into the end of the month, and only then we get here a move to the upside. And here comes now actually the concerning thing. So for once, we got again another rejection on a 200 EMA, which is bad with today's candle. And the other thing is, the last time that we were breaking under the 200 EMA for 73 days, guys, 73 days. So we are now just a couple of days into it. We are here right now only 10 days into it. We could potentially continue to be under the 200 EMA for not 72 days, but potentially another 20 days, so into early April, before we see here any action again. So that will only change once we reclaim the 200 moving average, because once we do that and we start moving above the 200 EMA like we do right now below it and turn this back into support, then we know, okay, there's a bigger move coming, the reversal is on the way, you know. So but for now, we need first to get here above $84,000 to solidify that and stay above that level. Also again, guys, if you want to trade with me and 10x your trading account, don't forget I'm gonna do that here on BuyDefi. BuyDefi has also amazing sign-up bonuses right now going on. You should take advantage of that with the link in the pinned comment in the description below. And again, like I did it on the ZoomX account, I'm gonna take that one from 10,000 to 100,000 and from 100,000 to 1,000,000. If you start with 1,000, you go from 1,000 to 10, from 10 to 100, you know. So, and I'm gonna do that again within the next 2 months, guys, like the last time. Within the next 2 months. That's the best time window that we have right now. If you want to be part of that, use the link in the pinned comment in the description below, guys. When we're going into the 4-hourly chart, so here's the trap scenario that I was talking about. So the trap scenario here is currently that ascending triangle, because this is only running out by Saturday, Sunday, where we should get latest the breakout. And the problem that I have with that is that tomorrow is FOMC, and during FOMC we could do something like this here. So right now we get supported from that order block here around $80,000 all the way down to $79,800. But if that order block is gone, the candle could look really, really ugly. And then we start consolidating here. The ascending triangle turn out to be bearish, which can happen 3 out of 10 times. And we would have a technical of $76,400 approximately. So one reason why this could be a massive trap is, for example, that we have here right now a bearish divergence, assuming that this pattern is actually breaking to the upside, because it is technically a bullish pattern. So people would think, oh, this is going to the upside, and then it actually starts breaking down. We go a little bit lower, and everybody that tried to get long here got liquidated. So that's why you have to be careful right now with this. We bounce almost back into that ascending triangle, but if we're not breaking out, let's say by Friday evening, chances are increasing that this is running against us and that we're not breaking to the upside. So I want you to be prepared for that, because you can set your limit orders then accordingly into these levels to take advantage of that move. So, and then also here with the falling wedge pattern, you see here we are getting more and more times rejected on the downward sloping trend line here. And I have to adjust now here the trajectory, because I believe we could see something maybe even like this, and then we go up. So and that would here be a move like to $79,000 approximately, you know. So because here this looks kind of complete, and then we go to the upside. So but here, for example, for hourly chart, we're not looking that bad, you know. So because stochastic is about to turn around here in an hour, but the RSI is going down, and that's of course not good. But that might be also changing it quite soon, because we're here already a little bit in bearish territory and starting to be oversold with the next 4-hourly candle. Hence why we could see here a little bit more sideways chop over the coming hours. So, but I want to tell you to pay attention, you know, so because bigger, steeper moves could be on the horizon in the short term before we get any bigger relief to the upside. Like one last flush to get like really the last weekends out of the market, and then we finally go back to the upside. Because don't mistake today my little bearishness with the overall bullishness of me, you know, that we are still in a bull run, guys, you know. So we are still in a bull run, nothing has changed that. So here on the liquidation levels, that is of course one of the reasons, because we are building more and more liquidity above us. There is a little bit high leverage liquidity below us on the long side, but this is stopping here at $78,600 approximately. So we can go and take that out, but from there I would expect that we return back to the upside. And also here really soon a reclaim of the 50 moving average to keep that trajectory here by late next week, in the next 10 days, to get that golden cross that we are waiting for. Now here on the liquidation heat map, also here highest concentrated areas are still above us, but like I said, below us is also liquidity now building up. And that could become a target first before we go up here to 85 or even here 87 and the $90,000 area. So if you don't want to trade on leverage, guys, you should not forget, guys, that also on PIONEX you get a lot of money for free just for doing some simple tasks here. And I have still also here, I need to sign in again, my grid bot running, you know, and here these prices currently, my bot is buying again, you know, so I'm buying more at these levels. And that means when we get above like $82,000 again, that's kind of where my break-even point is. There I start making money again, you know. So you should definitely not underestimate what you can do without leverage. And the strategy, the bot strategy, there is link in the description for that. Sign up on PIONEX, take all the free money that you can get, use the bot strategy, you know, and trust me, guys, this is something that will make money without any headache, you know. So and that is right now, I think, the best option for everybody out there that are looking for something. So here, when it comes to the Bitcoin dominance, we are finally breaking down from the rising wedge pattern, but I want here a convincing move to the downside, at least to like 60%, to be sure that we are finally completely breaking down here with not another retest, you know, so but like a properly breakdown here from 60 into the high 50s. Then some consolidation, and then the next leg to the downside. So here the total free market cap that we're consolidating is fine. You know, I still expect here that we come up a little bit higher here in the future. But overall, you see here, for example, Ethereum is just chopping sideways. No big change here, but the indicators at least setting up here for a move to the upside. So there could be something brewing where we see a move like to $2,000 and potentially even a little bit higher. But this will only be happening here in roughly in an hour or in the next 5 hours in the following 4 hourly candle, not in the current. On the same here with Solana, when we look at the indicators, we are already on a stochastic about to print a buy signal. They make DS looking bearish, and also the RSI looking a little bit bearish right now, but yeah, a little bit bearish. But we have here a big buy cluster that we are currently in. If we can hold that cluster here, then most likely from there we're gonna reverse. On the 4 hourly chart, as you can see, here's also a small falling wedge pattern that you could trade, really small one. And if you want to do that, your entry price would be $125, you know, so that would be what I would be looking for. Guys, that's already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed that quick update. I will go and take now a shower. Don't forget, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you with more money in your pockets tomorrow.